Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm so excited. I need some redemption, I think is what it is. I need some redemption, and so that's why I'm so excited. As you guys saw the title, I hope you saw the title. I hope that's why you clicked on this video. Today, this is gonna be over the course a week, give or take. We'll be seeing how many books I can read in 24 hours. Now, here is the kicker. I did a few months ago, at this point probably, I did this video, but I did the whole overnight thing, stay up all night, all day, whatever, for literally 24 hours. I read 2.5 books. That's... Some people that might be a lot, some people that might be like, girl, what were you doing? Like, not reading, obviously. And for me, it felt like I was just like not reading. I was not in it. I had kind of stayed up. I had woke up that morning and then started that night. So I was up all day. Then I had to stay up for another like 24 hours on top of that. So I was basically up for like 32 hours, something insane like that. So 36 hours, whatever. And so, anyway, I needed some redemption. We are not going to be doing the one where we stay on up. We'll be doing the timer generator one, okay? The timer generated 24 hours. Anyway, I got my handy dandy iPad. So for this challenge, we are setting it on 24 hours. Okay, we'll do 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna do the timer version. I will show you the books in a second. First, if you guys like, if you want to see how many books I can read in 24 hours, if you guys want to see me get my redemption, if you guys like all the nerdy things, then definitely give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. So essentially every time I start to read, I pick up a book, I'm gonna start the timer and just go from there, and then I'll stop it every time I stop reading. So it does take a few days. I know it's gonna take quite a few days for me to complete it, just because I don't read obviously every second of every day. I have to go to work still and stuff. So at night, for the most part, is when I'll be reading. The options here. So the first one we have actually on Kindle Unlimited. This is Caught Up by Liz Tomford. I really want to read it, and reviews are coming in and people are obsessed with it, and I'm like, I really want to read this, but that one has to be like a last resort because it's not on my TBR this month. So we're gonna read the books on my TBR first. So I don't know why I started with that book first. I'm not sure, but these I have 4 on my TBR. Oh no, 3 on my TBR. Okay. This is chaos. The book that I know all of these have bookmarks in them. That's so bad. The book I know I'm gonna start for sure and read and finish is King of Pride by Anna Huang. I'm actually like nearly halfway in this. I'm almost halfway. So we'll finish this hopefully halfway, see how long that takes me. That one I know I'm gonna start with. I think then we'll do The Long Game by Elena Armas because I really want to read this. I started this. I'm on page like 14 and I was actually really excited about it. I also have this one, which I really doubt I'll read. For some reason, I don't know, every time I start this, I just put it down. I cannot continue this book. I don't know what it is. And I love these books, you know I do. So I don't know if it's just the fact that like, I hyped it up for myself and like, so now I'm nervous about it. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I genuinely don't know what it could be. So maybe that one. And then this one, I probably will bump up in front of The Broken Vows, but this is Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I really want to read this as well. I want to read it so bad. And then again, reviews are coming in and people are like addicted, and I know this is going to be a quick breezy read. So my goal is going to be 3 books. Okay, my goal is going to be 3.5 books because again, I'm already halfway through King of Pride. So like hopefully 3 full books and a half, but like I know that is like a lot. Anyway, enough for me. I feel like you guys get the gist. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's go read King of Pride. Hello guys. So I finished King of Pride. Oh my gosh, this hair, girl. I just got out of work, so that's why it's a hot mess. But I just finished King of Pride. I'm so excited. I just want to read. I want to start the whole series again, not gonna lie. I want to read the first book again, and then I want to reread this one, and then I want to read all of them again. I cannot wait for the third one. This book was incredible. 5 freaking stars if you cannot tell. So good. I don't even want to tell you anything because I think go into these completely blind. I just think these are so much better than the Twisted series. First of all, they're like, this one's 360 something pages. It's not that long. The Twisted series is like 600 pages for no reason. This one is shorter and it just has so much, it feels like so much more because you get to attach to the characters. They're just written so beautifully. Kai is like, Kai. I just want to marry him already. Okay, I want to marry him. But that's the other thing. Like, you love Kai so much, but you also love Isabella, and you love Kai and Isabella together, and you're like, this is just the best thing ever. This is kind of forbidden romance almost. Like, they're really not supposed to be dating, but like they kind of end up, you know, falling into this dating. Really, they end up dating. So they go on dates and that kind of stuff, and it's just like a good time. So I ended up finishing the second half in like 3 hours, I think. I have 21 hours left. Sorry, I need to fix my hair. I feel like that was a pretty good time. I don't know. I don't know if that's good time or what, but I read it again. I read it like last night, and then I read it, I got to work a little bit early, so I read it there, and then I read it on my break. So I was really trying to finish this book today, and I'm very happy that I did, because it's honestly addicting. These are super, super bingeable, honestly, because you just want to know what happens. You keep wanting to know what happens. 5 stars. Did I say that already? And I'm obsessed, and I cannot wait to read the next one. The next one is, what is his name? Oh my gosh, I think it's like Alessandra and Dominic or something like that, but they're already married, and I'm like, I need this. I need this. You get a lot of cameos. You got a lot of cameos of Sloane and Xavier, so I'm assuming they're coming up too. And then I don't know if I really doubt it, but like, I'm curious if Homegirl and Isabella's brother are gonna get a book. I'm not sure. I don't know. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna start the long game and try to bang out a lot of that tonight. And yes, I feel like we're making good time, but you know, I thought that when I was doing my 24-hour reading challenge, and I ended up, you know, falling short at the end. Maybe if I just kind of put her in a bun. I ended up falling short at the end there, so we'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna go read. I look homeless. But I'm not even quite 100 pages in. I'm about 70 pages in. I'm actually like super excited to see where this goes. It's very fun, very cheesy so far, but it's like really cute, and I'm excited. I also know Cameron has, like, she says he has an accent, and so I just am like imagining it, and I'm like, it's so cute. Like, it's killing me. It's so cute. I like Adeline's character so far. I'm excited to see what it is like behind all of this, because she has like a lot of outbursts and a lot of like, yeah, she just is kind of like right off the bat, like obviously her and Cameron like just don't get along right off the bat, but I'm kind of like, yo, chill out. Like, he's not the reason why you're here, so calm down. But I kind of want to know what it is like setting her off, because I'm kind of that way. Like, I can blow up pretty easily, I should say. Not that I would be attacking mascots or anything like that, or attacking people in general, but like, I'm just curious to see what it is, like if she actually has like anger management or what it is, because that's a unique twist. I just don't like like right now, they're really mean to each other. They're not like really mean to each other, but I'm like, can you calm down? There's no reason for you guys not to like each other. So relax, like take a chill pill, all of you. And right now there are no chill pills taken. So I'm excited to see where it goes though. I'm hooked. I kind of want to get halfway tonight is what my thing was. I just don't know if I could do that simply reading. It is 8:25 right now. Typically I go to bed at 10, so it's like an hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. I could probably push it to like 2 hours of reading. Okay, in an hour and a half I probably could get halfway. That's good. So that's my goal.
I can't help falling in love with you. Okay.
Not Brandy the goat. Yo, Marie is mad funny. Hello guys. I am on my break and I'm running to get some coffee. I'm obviously, at work. Anyway, so I actually decided to start Caught Up by Liz Tomport. I decided to start it, and I'm obsessed because you could get on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't need to like pull out the book and do the whole 9, whatever. So I got it on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm eating it up. Oh my bro, I want to start it over again, and I haven't even finished it yet because it's so good so far. I'm like, holy crap, I'm addicted. Kai, are you kidding me? This might be my favorite Kai because if you guys don't know, there's 3 Kais that I've been reading recently. There's Kai from Powerless, Kai from King of Pride, and then this Kai, and I'm like, I think he's my favorite Kai because he's a helicopter dad and I can cry. Oh my gosh. It's so cute, and I want to meet his son. I'm like, obviously he's not real, but I'm like, oh my gosh, your baby sounds so cute. You sound so cute. Everyone's so cute. And I'm like, yes. And I actually love the, I was here first. I actually love the, main character, the girl. What is her name? Miller? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know why authors do this, but like Miller Montgomery, whatever. So Miller, I think she is so cool too. I'm like, I love her. She be saying stuff. She's like, I'm not taking your crap, man. I love it, and I'm so excited to see where this book goes. I also am loving The Long Game. I just feel like it's a little bit slower. It's a different speed, I should say. Like, I feel like it's a little bit slow burnish, and although Caught Up, like, they're not together or anything, I feel like you get a lot of their like cute banter and like their interactions right off the bat, which is what I like. Where you do get some of them in The Long Game, like you get their them together, like a lot of scenes, but they're not as cute. Like, they're not as cute. You're not like, oh, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, guys, like, calm down. You're all being so dramatic. You know what I mean? So it just depends on, your taste. I'm more excited right now about Caught Up than I am The Long Game. So I was happy. I'm happy to read that one while I am on break, but then when I go home, I'll probably like crack open The Long Game, because again, I can pull out the book, the whole 9. I don't have to worry about that. And I have 18 hours left. I have 18 hours left to whatever on my time, so we should be good. Hello. So I just couldn't stop reading Caught Up. And so I'm like 300 pages into that. I have 14 hours left and 45 minutes. 14 hours and like 45 minutes, not exactly. I added the timer to my phone because I wanted to read on Kindle. I don't have the paperback of Caught Up yet, so I was reading it on my phone on iPad, so I put it on my phone as well. So 14 hours, 45 minutes, 41 minutes and 55 seconds, but I just rounded up for the sake. I'm addicted to this book, y'all. I'm so excited. It's so good. It gets better and better. I think, yeah, this is my favorite out of the 3. I really love Ryan and Indy, but like this one, Max, so cute. He's so cute. Kai, yes. Max is the baby, if you don't know, and he is just so cute. So anyway, I'm like looking at the long game and I'm like, I should read this, but I'm like, I'll just double back because I'm okay reading the long game, but I was like, right now I'm more excited about Caught Up, so let me finish that one while I'm excited, and then I'll circle back and read the long game. Hello guys. So I finished Caught Up, and I just like am obsessed. It was so good. Again, I told you I already want to start it over, and I just finished it. But I have the paperback on the way to me, so I'm gonna talk about it when I get the paperback, so I can have the whole experience. You know what I mean? The aesthetic here. But 5 freaking stars, 5 gajillion stars. Honestly, 6-star book. Like, definitely one of my top favorite books of the year. I've had so many good books this year, but that one skyrocketed. Definitely my favorite out of the trio, out of the 3 books. And yes, I'm so excited. Anyway, I have about 12 hours left. So I have 11 hours, 56 minutes left. 18 seconds to be exact. And so I finished King of Pride, half of that one. I finished Caught Up, and now I have to continue the long game. The bookmark that I got when I ordered my book has Cameron on it, so Cam on it, and I was not using it. Anyway, I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm a little bit scared that I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna be 100, and then I'm like also with the group of books that I put this one with. It's like, is it a fair advantage? I don't know, because the other ones are just so good. Like, I know Wildfire is going to be good. I knew King of Pride was going to be good. I knew Caught Up was going to be good. So, I just don't know. I assumed this one was going to be good. So, you know, I could be wrong, but I'm scared. It could be amazing. So, whatever. That's why it's slow motion. Hopefully I finish that soon. They just came out with the audiobook, audible version of The Broken Vows by Katharina Mara. So I did listen to 1 chapter on this. I didn't like count it toward my timer because I feel like it's, again, annoying starting a book like halfway, but I feel like I'm gonna try to finish the physical copies, and then if we have some time left, we'll read a little bit of, I'll listen to a little bit of The Broken Vows. I don't know why it was so hard for me to read it. I don't know why. So I'm excited that they came out with an audiobook because I'm like, oh great, now I can finish it at least this month. So I'm probably just gonna chill here in my little reading corner for a little bit and read for a little bit, and then yes. Hello. Hi. It's not even like, it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm like so exhausted today. So I'm probably gonna go to sleep early. It's like raining and I feel like it's just like, go to sleep. But I got quite a bit of reading done, I felt like. So I have about 100 pages left. I have exactly 100 pages left. And I have 9 hours and 17 minutes left. So we definitely have time. Obviously, we definitely have time to finish this book and then another book, and then we'll go from there. So I'm very excited. But this book, honestly, at first, I was kind of like, at first I was excited. Then I was kind of like, it was just seemed to be easy to put down. Like, I was like, okay, let me just like read something else. And so that's never a good sign for me. Like, I want to be like addicted to a book. Like, I want to not be able to put it down. And this one I felt like was easy to put down, but I'm starting to like it a lot more. And now I just got to like a part where I just got to, it picked up a little bit, I should say. Cameron is super, super cute, and I'm really like him. I think I don't love, like, what's her name? Adeline? That's her name? Adeline. She's not my favorite, female main character. Like, main character. She's not my favorite. And, so I'm loving him. She's not my favorite, and so I'm just, like, having a hard time connecting to the relationship. And so I'm not even, like, really rooting for them. There's a little girl. Her name is, I think, Marissa. And she is so cute, but her dad, her mother passed away. And so her dad is a single dad. And I'm like, honestly, I want this main girl to be with them so that she could be Maria's mom or whatever her name is, because that would be so cute. And I think that it's going to be a different book. It's going to be her dad, Maria's dad or whatever, and then someone else. I don't know. It seemed to give a little bit of a drop, like, oh, yeah, he needs to be set up next. I'll keep you updated, of course, but I just talked a lot, so hopefully I don't say too much the next time. I did want to tell you also, but I'm not counting this in my how many books can I read in the 24 hours, but since I've been talking about it, I thought I would update you guys because I honestly have been listening to an Audible, and I'm so glad that they got the audiobook, because I'm like, oh, thank God, because I'm enjoying it. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Like, if I'm, like, being honest right now, which one do I like better? I think I like the long game better, but I'm more interested to see what happens at the end of the Broken Vows, if that makes sense. I did finish The Long Game by Elena Armas, and the ending of this book really got me. It really got me good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give this a 4.5. I gave it a Goodreads 4 for sure. I just don't know if in person I want to give it a little bit higher. I feel like it's justifiably 4. But it was just so 4.25. I don't know. I typically don't go that far. I'll do 4.5 or 4. Like, I'll do 4, 4.5, or 5. But I won't go like 2.5. But I feel like honestly this deserves a 4.25 in my opinion. I can't give it a 5. I can't justify anything. It's hard to justify anything higher than that, because for so much of it I was like a little bit disconnected, and I don't know if that was like a me problem or like a book problem. And so, you know, like they say, that's always the thing that they say, like, right book, wrong time. Could have been the vibe. That's kind of what I was feeling, like, oh, and it's not even like it was the wrong time. It was just that I was reading other books, like I had just finished really good, specifically good books, and so it was just like hard to get into this one. But once I got into it, which honestly it did take a long time, so I could see why, like, Goodreads, I think it's like 3 point something on Goodreads, I could see why people aren't obsessed. But I think the couple's so cute. I think Cameron is just super cute, and then the little girl, her name is Maria. She's the star of this whole book. Like, honestly, we should have just got a book called Maria, because she was the shoe star. Maria and her goat Brandy. Like, it would have been so good. But she was so good. And then Cameron was so super cute. I just think that, like, it was missing a puzzle piece to make it a 5-star. And so again, if I reread it again, it probably could go up to a 5-star if I like dedicated time to it and I was just like, you know, reading solely this. I did take a break for a little there, but the problem is, like, obviously I have to knock it points, because for some books I can't take a break in the middle because they're that good. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to read anything else but this. For this one I was able to just put it to the side, you know what I mean? But the ending ends up just being so cute that I love it so much. The ending is super quick, but you know that there's gonna be more. With her, hopefully her, well, I won't tell you what, because that's a little bit of a surprise, but with her best friend, I'm like, hopefully we get more. But what was the thing I was gonna say? Oh, there's just so much emotional. There are a few emotional pieces to it that I appreciate. I thought was cute. Like, I just really love the way Cameron treated her, because he was there for her, and he was just like, listen, I know you can do this on your own, but I'm telling you, I want to do it with you. And I just love that aspect to it. And I just think he was all around super, super cute. I don't love her character. I always forget her name, because they all call her something different. Adeline. I just don't love her character that much, but it wasn't like a deal breaker. So anyway, all these pieces to say, the ending really done did it for me, so that's why I gave it. I probably would go, from what I'm telling you, I'll give it a 4 stars, but I 10 out of 10 recommend. So I 7 out of 10 recommend. I have some even highlighted points. There are some great one-liners. Like, there are some good pieces to this. I just feel like the puzzle wasn't put together perfectly, and that's why I can't give it a 5 stars. But I love Elena Armas, and I really do like this book. I can't wait to see what's next. I feel like I like the American Roommate Experiment better, and I feel like I probably like the Spanish Love Deception equally. Maybe the Spanish Love Deception a little bit more. This is definitely not my favorite of her books. Enough said. Okay, there's that. Then I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about Caught Up by Liz Tomford, because I did finish this one. Let me show you. I finished Caught Up, and I had ordered it as paperback, and it came like this. Can you see the difference here? I was like, what? So I had literally, all I did was go on Amazon, and I was like, I had pushed like, I think it said like, there's a problem with my order, something like that, and I had clicked like, I don't know, I think I pushed refund, but it asks you like specific details, and I was like, oh, like it's a misprint, like it's not printed right on the cover. And then honestly, they were like, just accepted it, and they were like, I literally got this one, the new one, the next day. So I'm like, you must have known that people were getting them like this, and you just did it anyway. So I was like, whatever. But I have a fresh one, and I was so excited. I was like, if it was like probably any other book, I might have been okay with it, because I've gotten books like that come a little bit, you know, damaged or whatever, and I honestly don't care that much. I honestly want the spine to look good, and that's it. But I love these covers so much from Liz Tomford. Like, all of them are so beautiful that I was like, honestly, like, I really need this cover to be nice. I wouldn't even care if they asked me to ship it back. I would have been like, whatever, but they said I didn't have to. So I was like, okay, whatever. So, here's the, you can see the side that I was like, yeah, the side just looks stupid like that. So, I was like, I need a new one. So I got a new one, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one, but I really loved this book. I gave it 5 freaking stars. Just an incredible book, honestly, 6-star book. I love Kai so much, and I love what's her name, Miller, as well. And that's the thing, where you love all the characters, even his son, even just the brother, even all the cameos from Ryan and Indy, and I think it's Xander, Zayden, whatever his name is, like all of them. All the cameos are so good. Everything about this book is incredible. I love the story. I love just the emotions that people are dealing with. Like, Kai is sitting here being like, yo, I'm a single dad, and like, he's a helicopter single dad. Like, yes, please. I want to reread this book already, not gonna lie. I said, you know, initially that this one I liked better than, this is my favorite one so far. I would have to reread The Right Move and this one probably like closer together, and then I'll be able to tell you for sure, because honestly, I really love them both, but something about babies does it for me, and Max is so cute, and I think he just adds this element that kind of gives it a leg up to The Right Move. So I don't know, I love this book so much though. I know that wasn't the best explanation, but go into it completely blind. Okay, I know you guys are gonna be like, Marissa, what are we talking about? But I also did finish The Broken Vows. This one I did not count in my timer, because I was listening to an Audible, but also because but I wanted to mention it because I was talking to you about it so much that I was like, okay, might as well just tell them that you finished it and what my rating. I think I gave this also a 4-star. No, I did give this a 4-star. I honestly, that's the thing, I liked The Long Game more than I liked this one, but whatever. At the end of the month, my reading wrap up is when I will sit down and get into the nitty gritty. This is just kind of quickly, but this is The Broken Vows by Katharina Mara, and I enjoyed this book. It wasn't bad. I just don't like the whole premise of something being a misunderstanding, and I'm like, you don't understand to the extent that these two hated each other over a misunderstanding, I'm like, are we in kindergarten? Like, calm down. And I know that, what is her name? Celeste, like, believes that what her idea was true, what her side was true. She really believed that, and you know, she retaliated. She thought that she was right. I don't want to tell you all the tea because like it is preferred that you go into this blind, so like go into it blind. But Celeste thinks she's so right, and it just frustrates me because it's like, if you really loved someone the way you claim to love someone in this long book, you would figure out what the truth is. You would go through everything to figure it out. Like, you would find out the truth whether you liked it or not. And I feel like that's the problem. She has no true evidence to what she believes, and she still believes it. Like, every second she's like, oh, like, are you doing this, blah blah blah, are you doing it again, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you're so annoying, Celeste. Like, she honestly annoyed me. I'm like, shut up. And I get it, she's gone through so much, she has a lot of trauma, and her family, like, her family is actually really cool, but her grandfather wasn't the best influence on her, and so it was like bittersweet. But I'm like, if you annoy me this long in a book, it's like I can't give you 5-star. And honestly, I feel like, again, the ending, but also just Zane carried this book, in my opinion. I love Zane so much that I'm like, I don't want to give you anything less than a 4-star because it is a good book, and I love the whole series, and just the whole premise of these books already gets a pretty good rating because it's just such a genius idea. I just feel like Celeste is what really was the downfall for this book for me, and obviously she's 50% of this book. And so that being said, they do have some amazing moments, amazing lines, like just some good stuff in here that was enjoyable. And like, not that I would read it again, but like if I was going through the series again, I would read it. Like, I wouldn't skip it. This one's just also just so much longer than the rest of them. And I'm like, what in the world, yo? We could have cut 100-something pages out of this and we would have been fine. But at the beginning also is really genius too. Like the first, like, actually I think that is the page break. Is it? No. Actually, it's pretty close to it, actually. Literally this much of it is incredible. It's genius because this is 5 years in the past and this is 5 years in the future, which is so cool. But then the 5 years in the future, it's just like, I'm stressed out, you're stressed out, we're all stressed out. This is not a good reading experience. I'm done. But I love Zane, so I gave it 4 stars. Anyway, 10 minutes later, we are reading Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I'm so excited to start this. I'm nervous, but I'm excited to start this. I feel like it's gonna be so good. So, got my coffee, got my book. We're gonna have a good time. Hello guys. I look crazy. I just got home from work, but I freaking finished Wildfire, and I could not stop to update you guys at all throughout this process, throughout reading this book, because I was addicted. If you guys don't know, this is second to Icebreaker, so it's like an interconnected standalone. You don't have to read them all, but why not? Like, just do it. So Russ is also on the hockey team with the main character from Icebreaker, but this takes place at a summer camp, so they both work at a summer camp together after meeting at a party, and so it just makes for a juicy book. I feel like Hannah Grace, her writing is incredible. You just get so much of the couple together, and that's what I love, because there are so many books where they have, like, you know, they hate each other, enemies to lovers, and so they spend so much time, and a lot of their interactions are hating each other, and they're not as cute. But like, Hannah Grace writes something so good where you're still like, you still want to read the book. It's still an interesting book, but you get so much of the couple together, and it's just so much fun. I just love it so much. Russ is an amazing, amazing character. Like, she wrote him so well, and honestly, I love Aurora too. Like, I wish we could be friends, not gonna lie. I think there are so many, like I highlighted so many things in here, just some good lines that were just like, oh my gosh, incredible. I love this so much. I actually bought the Kindle version because you can't get it on Kindle Unlimited. So I bought it, and so now I have it forever on Kindle if I ever want to pick it up. But it's just so good. I don't want to even tell you anything because I want you to go into this one blind. I mean, all of these books, go into them blind, but 6 freaking stars. If you love just fun reads, these are open door, if you don't know, but if you just love fun, if you love a good time, if you love fun romances, then this is your guy. It's not anything like, it's not like a dark romance or anything like that where they have like so much more to them, but each of these characters has depth. And I love that they're not just surface level. They're very, like, they have things going on that they're dealing with, going through. And then you get to, as the book ends, you obviously get to see the solutions. And the solutions aren't always, like, what you think they are, if that makes sense. And you just get to see these characters. They're real. I feel like they're real people. And they have, all their reactions and stuff make perfect sense. I'm like, yeah, that's a normal human response. And I think that's the best part. You get to see some characters from Icebreaker, which is just so much fun. And it's just a good time all around. I cannot wait for the next one, which is Henry's story. And I'm like, Henry! Everyone, I know, like, this one's so good. So I'm glad. I'm okay that this one was next, but I know so many people were like, I really want Henry's book, not Russ's, but you know, it's fine. But this book ended up being so good. So 6 freaking stars, 10 out of 10 recommend. I don't even think you need to read it like necessarily in summer. I think it's fine reading it now because it just it makes you feel warm inside. And so I feel like that's why it's so good to read, like kind of cozying up and just binge the whole thing. Like I probably could have binged this so fast. I probably could have binged this like really fast if I, didn't have to work and stuff. But honestly, I felt like I binged it pretty fast because I just could not stop reading. I was like, I'm not filming any updates. I can't because I did not want to stop to put up a camera and talk to you. I couldn't do it. I was like, I need to spend my time reading, and I honestly want to read this again. I can't decide though. I can't decide which one out of these two I liked better. I feel like equally I like them for different reasons. Obviously, there's a baby, and like this is like a W. I love babies, so that like makes it better. This one is just like they're I don't know, they're just so cute together, and Russ is just so cute, and there's so many good like one-liners, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish, if I wrote a book, I wish that I wrote this book, not gonna lie. Like, this would make me so happy. I want to write, like, Hannah Grace. That's what I want in life. Because it's just so fun, and I just want to live in this world with these people. Like, I just want to live with these people. 6 stars. I also gave Caught Up 6 Tom by, wow. Caught Up by Liz Tomford. I also gave 6 freaking stars. So bomb, amazing, so good. King of Pride by Anna Huang, I gave 5 stars. I really did enjoy this book. After I read like all these other books, I'm kind of losing a little bit of what I got in this book because it was a really good story, and I loved Kai from this, and I loved Isabella, but I feel like there wasn't too much uniqueness, and so I feel like I lost that a little bit. But like when I was reading it, I was enjoying it so much, but I still give it 5 stars. I think it was fun. It was I already you guys already saw all of that, but like in my head, I talked about it so long ago, but like for you, I'm sure it was only a couple minutes ago that I mentioned this book, but I love this book. So definitely recommend that one. I can't wait to read King of Wrath? Nope. King of Greed? I don't know. The next one that just came out, it's on the way to me. And then we have The Long Game by Elena Armas. I think I gave this 4.5 stars, 4 stars, something like that. It just wasn't like, compared to these, it was nothing. It does not deserve 5 stars, but like it is still a good, cozy, fun book. I feel like it's very chill though, very slow. And so if you want something just chill, very slow, very cute, nothing like extraordinary, then this is definitely your guy. I think it was a little too slow to be a 5-star, but still amazing. So out of these, I say read all of them, not gonna lie. But if you want to read one first, don't read one first, read these 2 first. Read Wildfire and Caught Up, because I can't choose which one I like better because I love them so much. And then I definitely gave The Broken Rouse a few honorary mentions. I think I gave this 4 stars. Thinking about it too, every time I think about it, I'm like, why is this the way that it is? I don't know. I'm like, this is not a Windor book. I don't know. Anyway, so that I read basically 3.5 books in 24 hours. I do still have an hour left. So I have an hour and 13 minutes left, technically. And so I think I'm gonna listen to the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for like an hour. I'm obviously not gonna finish it in an hour, so I'll put on the screen here how many pages or how many chapters I read, pages, how much I read in an hour and 13 minutes. But I won't be able to update you guys on anything because there's no point, because I'm not going to be able to finish it. So that'll be fun and fresh. So basically, you probably could read about 4 books, depending on the length of the books too. I feel like these are pretty average books, but like depending on the length of them, I'm sure you could read 4 books in 24 hours, and that's pretty amazing. I mean, if you ever need to for some odd reason, you could. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know if I got my redemption, because I feel like I got my redemption for the 24-hour reading challenge, but let me know if you feel like I got my redemption. Yes, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.